Oh, would you look at that? Look at these two handsome vault dwellers just fresh out of the vault. It's reclamation day. Okay, so obviously I'm doing my no death run. I started the character and then we had all that login issue and everything. So I gave him a good day, to sort that crap out because I don't really want too many problems with this. So, yeah, here's the thing on my weapon wheel, it auto equips your stim packs. So I went into the weapon wheel and I was going to unclick it, and poof, it doesn't show up there. So just so you're aware of that if that happens to you or anything like that. Because in this run, I'm not doing any kind of RadAway or stim packs. Um, but I did have to go into my Pip Boy to actually unselect that. And as you collect them, because you're going to collect them, trust me. Um, I've been collecting them that way. I can sell them at vendors, things like that. But you're going to collect them. It will try to auto populate that little spot. So I filled up my weapon wheel, shortly after this. But we have a note. Anglers wanted, no experience required, just a strong arm, a willing mind, and some entrepreneurial spirit. Come find us at the Fisherman's Rest in the Mire. Arr. Yep, yep, that just happened. So while we are here, though, we're going to check out this donations box. It looks like we got a plan for pocketed leather armor chest. I'm taking that. Molotovs, ammo, it's all
Sir,
good. And we have to
those
talk to the
young
one, the
ladies
only,
down
the
there,
Pennington.
they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Any idea what those two are doing up here?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
You sound like you think they're up to something.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
What's been going on out here?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Have you seen the Overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
So it looks like we need to go speak to a couple of young ladies right here.
Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
The door's sealed tight. No one's getting in.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
The big one? What are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
There's treasure out here?
Well, yeah. There was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
You wouldn't happen to have a spare weapon, would you?
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
What else can you tell me about this treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
What can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
What's the world like out there?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Did you see another vault dweller go by, an overseer?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point. Watch yourself out there.
Now we will continue our journey down to the Wayward, hence the name Wayward Souls for our mission quest line. Our goal is to get down to the Wayward and talk to... Shit! I almost shot Ren right in the butthole. It's fine. It's fine. It was a warning shot. What I was doing was making sure that he was paying attention. This is the proper way that you start any no-death run, okay? It was fine. All right, and you know what? We got to do it. We gotta be loot goblins because you know that's it's. I can't help it. All right. I'm editing a lot of this crap out for you guys because I am a freaking loot demon, and yeah, I'm trying to be very mindful of that because I am only allowed to use my stash box. I'm not allowed to use the scrap and the ammo and the chem containers, none of that crap. So yes, I have to keep myself in check, and yeah, because I will grab everything and then some. Like if I could grab a metal bucket and then fill it with some shit and carry it with me, and yes, I would do that. Don't judge me. All right, so we have made our way down to the isolated cabin, okay? And we're going to take a look around here, see what we can find, see if there's any notes, clues, hidden things, anything that might be a POI, a point of interest. Ooh, Ruben's safe key checklist. Shelter building supplies. Okay, so we distract him, stash the rest of the supplies, jump in the other crate, pray to God I survive, find anyone from 76, and kill Zax. Who the heck is Zax? We don't know yet. Need more materials to keep building in the shelter. Wood, steel, screws, gears, copper. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to grab too much right now because I am trying to limit myself because I am a loot goblin. But we do have a note. Mr. and Mrs. Braxton, my name is William Keller. I represent a group of brave men and women who you may wish to meet. In the years since our new lives began, many of us began to lose things we once took for granted. Our skin, a face, an old voice. Most painfully, each of us have lived to see our friends and loved ones die around us. It's been 20 years. No one should have to suffer in loneliness and fear. You're not alone. Oh, see, the notes, stuff like that that you find, it's a sad thing. If you are interested in meeting, a group of your neighbors has gathered to the east. We've been contacted by a larger community like ours living in the capital. Apparently, the city was hit hard, but they say a society is beginning to grow there. We're considering joining them. WK, which stands for William Keller, obviously the writer of the first note. So, as we go through the wasteland and we find these little tidbits and clues and things like that, some of those stories, they do align with other evidence and clues that you find throughout the wasteland. So you might want to pay attention to those, especially if you're a lore nerd like me. All right, well, we are getting close to the Wayward. I mean, we are basically here. And what you hear, oh, piece of candy. Look, I can't help it, all right? I've been really, really good, you guys. All right, I've been really good. I have not picked up every frickin' paperclip that I have seen along the way. I'm really trying here. And we have made it to the magical Wayward. Yes, we have. Oh, what's in here? Oh, more. Oh, piece of candy. Mm-hmm. That's just me all day going through the wasteland. That's what's going on in my head. Oh, piece of candy.
Lady, I will paint the walls with...
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
I'm the last thing you're ever gonna see.
Like hell you are, bucko!
I told you.
I told you it was gonna end badly.
Yeah, she told you too.
Now,
Take that.
I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
No, I should probably put this away then. I'm sorry.
Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was all that about? He said something about a treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
Are you looking for help dealing with these thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy you put down. He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
Okay, I'll help you.
That's what I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Well, mail invitations maybe. That's what my mom did for my birthday parties, though I guess no one came to those either.
Oh, darling. See, as fine as that idea is, I was thinking we could take a different tact. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Sure, I know how to build structures from schematics.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. Oh, and on the topic of leaders, you know, one of my people found this tape in the camp across the way, recorded by one overseer of Vault 76. It's a little out of date at this point, but it seems it might have been left for someone from her vault. Maybe it was waiting for you? Sounds like she set the camp up so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a little refresher.
Well, that does conclude our journey with that mission, Wayward Souls. So, I think this is a good stopping point. I want to try and keep these relatively short, and this one's even longer than I wanted it to be. But, yeah, follow along, join us on the journey. This is a no-death run, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.